there is a saying that goes something like Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. I don't know if you've heard of this. Yoga is defined as equanimity, especially when things are not going as well as we would all like. And so the practice on the mat can help us to be more equanimous in our normal life. Not that we won't feel the disappointment or joy or happiness. We would feel all of that. And yet there is this, all of that in the background of a more equanimous outlook on the world. When things are all going well, we will know that this will also change. When things are going bad, we will know that this also will change. Yeah. So, and so it is. Life is not a uniform. There is no such thing as uniform happiness all the time. We all wish, but it is not like that. With that, let us begin again.
Jay, if you
Yes.
I had like last week like bit severe again lower back pain. So if
Okay.
we, it will be great if we can like little focus today on the lower back one.
Okay. 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 We will, or the theme that I had was from cat posture, accessing other postures, and you will definitely you will definitely be able to feel your lower back through this posture. Yeah. Any comfortable seated posture, meditative posture, spine comfortably erect, eyes softly closed, shoulders relaxed, elbows by the sides of your body, palms facing up, fingers relaxed. Three deep breaths. After taking three deep breaths, simply allow each breath to come and go as you pay attention to every breath. Every breath is a flow of experience in your body, emotions. There is a flow of unified experience. You can choose to rest your awareness on your abdomen or chest or nostrils, wherever you can feel your breath the most. Nothing to do, nothing to change, nothing to improve. Alert to every breath and yet relaxed. Each breath a gift. Each breath nourishes life itself. Being thankful for each gift of life. As you pay attention to the breath, you might sense your heart rate slowing down, your breath slowing down a bit, your body relaxing, and a sense of gratitude in your heart is a great way to begin the yoga session. Palms to the heart center. Namaskara Mudra. May this practice be for the benefit of all around us. Into the chest. Open your eyes. Inhaling, take the arms by the side, palms going up, press the palms, look up. Exhaling, palms coming down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling, looking up, palms going up. Exhaling, palms coming down to the chest, looking down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. One more. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Release. Just a note for those who are new. The approach in these sessions is to be diligent and paying attention to your own experience as you follow the instructions. Diligence being what is your best with this breath. If you can, are doing as best as you can, nothing more than your best is needed, nothing less, definitely. What others are doing or not doing is irrelevant. Your full attention is on your own flow of experience. The people on the video are there as a reference. If my instructions are not clear, you can observe them. Come up to standing. Broad stance. Hands on the waist. Your toes are slightly pointing toward each other. Normally, when we stand up, our toes may be pointing away from each other. When you slightly point your toes toward each other, you would be able to have the weight distribution even underneath your feet. Your toes, the outer edges of your feet, your heel, you should feel all of them taking the weight rather than your inner arches alone. Take a deep breath. Arms up to the sides, palms facing the front. Raise your arms halfway up like a V, having the arms like a V. Next inhalation, move your hips forward, take your arms back, look up. Next exhalation, bending from the hips forward, hugging yourself tightly, chin to the chest. You can bend your knees, not a problem. 4 more rounds. Inhaling, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Looking up, moving the hips forward as you go for the back bend. Looking down and hugging yourself tightly as you go for forward bend. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, parallel to the ground. Palms facing the front. Lean toward the right wall and bend toward the right leg, right arm hanging behind the right leg, left arm reaching for the ceiling. Allow the right ear to fall down to the right shoulder, stretching the left side of the neck. And finally, bring the left arm to point toward, left arm point toward the right wall. Inhaling, come to center. Next exhalation, leaning toward the left wall, bending toward the left leg, right fingertips reaching for the ceiling, left ear falling down to the left shoulder, stretching the right side of the neck, and then finally right arm up and over. Next inhalation, come up to center. 4 more rounds. You will feel the stretch on the entire sides of the body from the fingertips down the arm, down the sides of your body, down the leg, all the way down to your foot. You would also feel the posture on the sides of the neck and the inside of your legs, inner legs also you might be able to um, feel or experience. The inner, everything is connected. You cannot move a finger without the entire body participating. It is just that you might feel them more. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up to the sides, palms facing down. Bending at the wrists, fingers pointing up toward the ceiling. And if you're flexible enough, perhaps your fingers are pointing toward your head. Relax the shoulders while you're holding your arms up. Inhaling center, exhaling, twisting to the right side as best as you can. Turn and look over past your right arm. Inhaling center. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Looking through the corner of your eyes past your left arm. Inhaling center. 4 more rounds. Remember, diligence is as best as you can. Your best can change with each round. You might be able to do incrementally better or not. Courageously looking for the edge and wisely honoring the edge. After completing 5 rounds, hands on the waist, take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlacing fingers, palms facing up. Keeping the weight distribution on your feet even, bend at the knees, sitting back in an imaginary chair behind you. Bend your knees as deeply as you can, sitting back in an imaginary chair. You might have to lean forward if you're too much on your heels, or you might have to take your seat bones further back if you're too much on your toes. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, hands on the waist. Take a deep breath, exhale. Bring your feet comfortably closer. Release your arms. Stand relaxed. Remember, we are not trying to achieve something. We are merely discovering with courage where the edges are. And we wisely, as we encounter the edges, we honor the edges, but we courageously approach the edges. It's important not to cross in an aggressive way, to cross the edge and injure yourself. So your attention continuously on your own body, breath, and mind is very much, in fact, it is the core of the practice. Let's practice 1 round of Surya Namaskara together, front of the mat, Tadasana, feet close together, standing tall like a mountain, shoulders relaxed, fingers pointing downward, palms facing the sides of your thighs, toes pointing directly forward. Weight on your feet even, neither on the toes nor on the heels. Knees over ankles, hips over knees, shoulders over hips. Head right on top of the spine. Soft gaze directly ahead. Practicing this itself is beneficial. Standing tall with our lifestyle, pulling our head forward. We have magnets in the phone screens and laptops. And the magnet actually pulls our nose forward. And so we have a lifestyle which is not very healthy. Practicing Tadasana itself can be an antidote. Namaskara Mudra, palms to the heart center. Inhaling, take the arms all the way up and back as you move your hips forward, look up, back bend. Inhaling. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, shoulders relaxed, head relaxed, forward bending, surrender. Next inhalation, right foot back, long step back, look up. Left foot back, plank. Next exhalation, gently dropping the knees down. Bend your elbows close to your body, chest down, chin down, stretching the throat. Your seat bones are up. Next, hips down, gently taking your chin up, head up, chest up in cobra posture, toes pointing to the back. Next exhalation, tuck your toes in, take your seat bones up toward the ceiling, pressing the palms. Downward dog. In downward dog, just make sure that palms and fingers, they're all rooting to the mat. You can be on the toes. Knees can be slightly bent. Your chest is gently trying to move toward the knees. Your shoulder blades on your back are gently trying to move closer together. Head completely relaxed. Next inhalation, right foot forward and bring it between the palms. If you're not able to do this in one step, drop both the knees down, walk your right foot forward and bring the left knee up and look up. Horse posture. Next exhalation, left foot forward. Pull forward, bend head down, surrender. Next inhalation, pressing the palms, back bend. Next exhalation, Namaskara Mudra, Samastiti. Take a deep breath, exhale. This is half a round of sun salutation. Another 2 deep breaths. Remember, diligence and attention, not about accomplishing something. You do the best you can and continuously attend. Like a loving mother attends to a child or a baby. Paying attention to your own flow of experience with a loving attention. Next inhalation, back bend. Exhaling, forward bend. Inhaling, left foot back, long step back, look up. Right foot back. Next exhalation, knees down, elbows bent, chest down, chin down. Next inhalation, hips down, toes pointing back, chin up, head up, chest up, cobra posture. Next exhalation, tuck your toes in, press the palms, seat bones going up toward the ceiling, downward dog. Next inhalation, left foot forward, look up, Feel the stretch on the left or right front of the hip. Next exhalation, right foot forward. Surrender. Next inhalation, back bend. Next exhalation, Namaskar Mudra. Release the arms, stand relaxed. There are many variations of Surya Namaskara. This is the variation that we practice in these sessions. Anybody having questions? If not, practicing 2 more rounds of Surya Namaskara. Come to Tadasana. Namaskaram. 2 more rounds. Diligence and attention. Begin. If the mind wanders, increase your diligence, which will naturally bring your attention back. And if you are attending, you can be courageously approaching the edges and wisely honoring the edges. And we know that the edges are not fixed. They change from breath to breath. Paying loving attention to the flow of experience. After completing, separate your feet comfortably and stand relaxed. Even as you stand relaxed, continuing to pay loving attention to the flow of experience. Watch your breath, the quality of your breath changing, or the character of your breath changing. Feeling tones could change. Different parts of your body might scream for attention. A loving mother paying attention to a baby. Three deep breaths. Today, we are going to approach few postures that we begin or we can begin from a cat posture. Come to cat posture. Hands and knees. Your shoulders are right over the wrists. Your palms are shoulder width apart. Your knees are hip width apart. Knees are right underneath the hip joints. Toes pointing back. Your neck, your head, neck, and spine horizontal, more or less. Your soft gaze is between the fingertips. This is a neutral posture. Inhaling, look up and allow the spine to hang down. Completely relaxing your abdomen. Your spine is hanging from the shoulder girdle to the hips, like a hanging bridge. You're stretching your throat, you're looking up, abdomen completely relaxed. Gently take your nose toward the front as you allow your shoulder blades on your back to go toward each other. Gently move forward, just half an inch forward, and shoulder blades on your back going toward each other. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Next exhalation, chin to the chest, spine up toward the ceiling, abdomen fully engaged. Lightly move your hips toward the back, half an inch back, and straighten up your lumbar curve even more, abdomen fully tightened. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Right leg to the back. Take your right leg horizontally to the back. Take your right leg with your toes pointing down, further up toward the ceiling, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exhalation, look down, chin to the chest, bend your right knee, bring the right knee toward the front, toward the nose, spine up. Right toes are off the mat. Your abdomen is fully engaged, bringing your right leg forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Left leg back, stretch the left leg to the back. Your heels are pointing toward the ceiling. Your toes are pointing down. Keep that Foot position, same. As you take the entire left leg up, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exhalation, look down, spine up. Bring the left knee toward the nose. Left toes are up from the mat. Keep the foot away up from the mat. 5 deep breaths. 5. Abdomen fully engaged. Spine up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Neutral posture. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Slowly take your seat bones toward the heels. Forehead down toward the mat. You can relax your arms and rest. If the forehead is not reaching the mat, make tight fists, and you can even stack up the tight fists and land the forehead on the fists to relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Tuck your toes in. Right leg to the back. Left arm to the front. Leg a bit higher, arm a bit higher, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral cat posture. Deep breath. Left leg back. Right arm to the front. Leg a bit higher, arm a bit higher, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Move your palms forward just a bit. Move your palms to the front just a bit. Start bending the elbows. Keep the elbows close to the body as you are taking your chest down to the mat, chin down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Your elbows are close to the body, chin down. Now, if you are comfortable, walk your knees toward the chest, keeping the chest exactly in the place. Walk your knees just a bit forward. No aggression anytime. And those who are comfortable, keeping the chest exactly in the place. Move your chin forward, getting your throat closer to the mat. Remember, only as best as you can. That's all. If you're seeing the edge, honor the edge. 5 deep breaths. 5, 2, 1. Slowly walk your knees back and press the palms, come to neutral cat posture. And slowly take your seat bones all the way toward the heels, forehead down on the mat. And to relax, either you can land the elbows down and relax, or you can take your arms closer to your legs with the palms facing up and relax. Try both, whichever one that relaxes you the most. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral posture. Neutral cat posture. Just to take a different kind of a break, simply sit in cross-leg posture before we proceed further. Cross-leg posture, shoulders relax, elbows comfortably bent and elbows by the sides of your body. Back of your hands on your thighs or knees, palms facing up. Eyes softly closed, and you're continuing to pay loving attention to the flow of experience. We are not trying to hold on to any experience. In fact, we cannot. Even if it is the most pleasant of experience, you cannot hold on to it. And we are not trying to push away some unpleasant experience. And none of these last. Remember, one of the definitions of yoga is samatvam, equanimity. Samatvam yoga uchyate is from Bhagavad Gita. So in your experience, pleasant or unpleasant, watch that flow. See the impermanence of that. If there is an itch somewhere, pay attention. Or if there is some dull ache somewhere, like a loving mother, pay attention, close attention. And you would see that experience will change, most likely. Because nothing lasts. Take a deep breath, exhale. Cat posture, neutral cat posture. Come to plank posture. Shoulders right over the wrists. It's a plank on your wrists, not on your elbows. Simply bring the shoulders right over the wrists, abdomen fully engaged. There is no neck action really. Head, neck, spine, and your legs are all in alignment. Abdomen engaged. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet close together if they're not already close together. Gently lift the right leg up. You don't have to lift it too much. Just lift it up. And right foot down. Left leg up. Just a bit. And left leg down. Knees down. Come to neutral posture. Take your seat bones back. Forehead down on the mat. Relax. Relax your shoulders. You can take your arms closer to the body. Palms facing up. See if that relaxes your shoulders. Vinay, take your arms toward your legs. See if you can, yes, toward your legs and palms facing up like a baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral cat posture. Take a deep breath, exhale. Tuck your toes in. Move your palms just a bit forward. Press the palms and lift the seat bones up toward the ceiling, head down. Downward facing dog. Your knees can be bent slightly. Now, look at your palms. Make sure that your palms and fingers are all rooting to the mat. And then take the head, recede the head as if the head is sliding between your arms away from the palms. Don't move the palms. The head is moving away from the palms and then head down. And now look at your knees. First look at the toes or feet. You can be on the toes. If you're not able to land the heels down, it is okay. Can be on the toes. Slightly bend the knees to invite your chest to go toward the knees. Slightly bend the knees and the chest just gently going toward the knees. Press the palms and shoulder blades on your back, gently going toward each other. Your elbows will react as you try to take your shoulder blades toward each other on the back. Head completely relaxed, head hanging down. And chest is trying to go toward the knees. 5 deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet close together. Right leg up toward the ceiling. Right foot up toward the ceiling. Right toes pointing to the ceiling. Head down. And right foot down. Left leg up toward the ceiling. foot going toward the ceiling, toes pointing toward the ceiling, chest going toward the left knee, and left foot down, knees down, neutral posture, and take your seat bones toward your heels, forehead down. Relax. Come to Vajrasana, thunderbolt posture. Knees together, big toes together, heels separated, sitting between the heels, spine up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie down on your back. Bend your knees and hug your knees. Rock back and forth as you go forward, feet touching the mat. As you go back, your knees coming toward your face. Massaging the entire spine and the muscles holding the spine. Slightly relax the grip on your knees and roll side to side, left, all the way to the left and all the way to the right. Settle back down. Release the legs. Make any final movements you feel necessary before you can completely surrender in Shavasana, corpse posture. For the next few minutes without needing to move at all. Surrendering in Shavasana. Legs comfortably separated, feet relaxed, knees relaxed, hips relaxed, shoulders relaxed, jaws relaxed, forehead fixed, eyes softly closed. You can bring half a smile onto your face. How fortunate we are to be here, alive and aware. Billions and billions of galaxies and billions of stars in the Milky Way galaxy and the small rock around the sun. And among millions and millions of life forms, here we are. How fortunate to be alive and aware. In a Hatha Yoga session. It's a miracle. This breath is a miracle. Relax. Resting your awareness on your abdomen. Watching every miraculous breath come and go. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently come to sitting, eyes closed. Take your time. Any meditative seated posture. Take your time. Take your hands back, catch the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, going taller. Exhaling, bending from the hips forward, thanking Mother Earth. Inhaling, come up. Rubbing your palms vigorously, generating heat. Massaging your closed eyes and gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share. Have a good evening and a good day ahead. Thank you. Have a good weekend ahead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
a
much.
lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Very good session, Jay, after a long time. Thank you.
Thank you. Mandy. Bye.
Enjoyed a
Bye.
lot.